Okay, time to start this project. So today we're gonna start at the front. Gotta pull most of the stuff off the motor, unplug, so we can start pulling the engine. Pump the hood. So gotta take out the battery, probably gonna take off the airbox and everything. Unplug all of this stuff. Then we need to drain coolant, gearbox oil, probably engine oil too. And try to pull the wiring in. So let's go to work. So current progress on this side, removed everything, unplugged most of the stuff, and also tagged it so I'll know what goes where, because I've never done this. Gonna start removing like most of the other stuff, like all this stuff, the pipes. Then I have to take off the bumper so I can unplug some of the last few cables down there, radiator drain, stuff like that, and then we're gonna move to that side. And scrap pile. Making some good progress here. Got everything off this side, wiring's out, bumpers off. Need some support straightening. This is like steel, so I'm gonna hammer that out. It's gonna be good. And blinkers, everything out this side. And then I can continue. Scrap pile getting bigger. Here we are. We tore apart everything that was left in the front. Everything's here, all the plastics from underneath. Now we want to drain the cooler. It has a drain there, but I don't have any containers for that, so I guess we're gonna do that later. Gotta go buy one. For now we can also delete most of the other things that we can. Then we're gonna drain all the fluids. Then we're gonna get the fenders off and the wheel lining. Then it's actually pretty bare already. It's kind of ready to get pulled. So we out here. Look at this mess. Went to the store, picked up some stuff. Got anti-rust primer. Got underbody coating. Got Ziploc bags. You know what those are for. 25-liter canister, which we're gonna chop up here, so we can drain all of the shit in here. And it's mint. My ghetto contraption. Cut that off. And now all you do is slide there, drain. Pretty simple. So there's a nice handy drain on Honda radiators. So, oh, ew, that's gross. That's pretty nasty. I bet nobody ever changed coolant in this. Okay, ricer. Let's give it some air. Whoa, that's some pretty nasty shit, I tell you what. This is what you get when you buy a car from an older guy. Oh, it was well maintained, not ruined much. The oil is literally black. This is what the coolant looks like. It's not okay. Thank God it's a Honda, so it at least works. It almost looks like oil. Jesus Christ. Jesus, why the fuck is this so tight? It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Black as I wouldn't say what.
Disgusting. Fucking disgusting.
Beautiful. This is why I change your oil. Okay, so the sun went down, so we're gonna stop for today because it's gonna get cold, and we've done pretty much everything. We didn't drain the gearbox because it's got that like square socket and I don't have that, so we're probably just gonna drain it through the axle holes or whatever. Then I just need to unplug the whole carb system. I've pretty much got all the other cables down for the throttle and choke and whatever. Wiring mostly done that side. Just need to pull all this around there and a few things there. Never done. and then we can pull the motor, and we can also start working on a few other things like the gas tank and all this other stuff. So that's it for the day. I'm gonna pull this shit off and the wipers because I want to see what's behind there, and so we can nicely paint it later all the way up there. So just some caps here and some more here, just a small screwdriver and delete. What we have in here is a bunch of dirt, needs to be cleaned. So here's a package that I just got from the Great Britain, right? And there it is. OBD1, OBD0. So we can make some things happen. So that's awesome. It's pretty cheap, like 30 bucks instead of like 120 for a rye wire or what the hell that is. Even though it's just 3 connectors and a piece of wire, so that's it. Awesome. One piece down. I pulled the fuel pump out of my fuel injection tank, which I'm gonna be using. I have to clean it up a bit and everything, so we got this nasty old thing. Jesus Christ, this is nasty. Look at the inside. Ew. So I guess we're gonna have to clean that up. But thanks to Honda for using like this resin thing over the nuts that hold it on so they don't rust, so you can actually unbolt them pretty easily. It was no problem at all, because we worked on a BMW and didn't have that, so we snapped some studs that sucked. So underneath the car, as you can see, here's the hole in my exhaust. Jesus Christ, what a hole. So I unbolted, cut this off. This is scrap anyway. And axle is gonna have to be cut there because it doesn't want to come out. And I need to remove the shifter linkage, just unbolt this one. And then the magical Honda bitch pin or whatever they call it. Put the screw from this side into that hole and just hammer that shit out. Alrighty, one axle's out. Here's the other one, and as it turns out, nut is mint, so I'm #blessed. And I'm gonna unscrew it. I gotta take this stuff all off, take the axle out, unplug a few more wires, and then ready to pull the motor. Here it is, the hoopty engine is ready to get pulled. So this axle I also had to cut it off because the stupid nut wouldn't come off, whatever. I cut the other one anyway, so wiring finally out. Had to cut a plug because it wouldn't come off. Got speedo cables, heater cores, everything disabled and unplugged. And I also removed the rear mount already because it's kind of a pain in the ass, but everything else should be ready. So just 3 mounts and the engine should come out. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna take off the hood, pop the engine out, and then we can start working on some real shit. It's a beautiful day, and we're gonna pull a motor, so we borrowed an engine hoist because we're not gonna go full ghetto. Get this there, and then we're gonna put the hoist there so it's straight, and then we're gonna pull this shit out. Here it is, got the hoist ready, got axle stands so we could get it under there. Now we're just gonna put these on, probably gonna put them around the mounts, and we have those 3 bolts, and it should come off, maybe 1 hose or 2 or a wire. I cut most of it up, so it's good. here it is. No more engine, as you can see. Now I can start working with this. Here's the motor. I'm gonna have somebody pick it up for cheap because I don't need this shit. I'm gonna take off whatever I need. Maybe I'm gonna need the alternator, but the rest is kinda scrappy. So whoever takes it, that's good. Oh, now we're gonna throw it in the garbage corner that's there. And that's pretty much it. Then I'm gonna start working on this, so awesome. So here's my official Honda scrap corner. There's the motor. We're done. Project car life, engines everywhere. But that's it. Now I have to delete most of the tiny stuff and we can start sanding it down and painting it. But that's for the next video, so thanks for watching. We managed to do something, and see you in the next one.